Hello, and welcome to my playground. This is Church McGurch, or Mad Chemist Church, depending on where you know me from. And I present to you Sketchy's Contract. So this is kind of like another Lethal Company game, um, but far more expansive. If you don't know what Lethal Company is, both of these games super cheap, made by like one, maybe two people on Steam. You have 3 days, get as much junk as possible, and survive. Lethal Company, not a very good game to do solo, but I've been playing this one a little bit solo and with other people, and it's actually a plausible one that I can actually do solo. I am still trying to do the whole like one retro AAA title and then one indie title. But those are games that are full playthroughs, and it's been a long time since I put out a video. Things have been pretty busy here, especially with work and home life, repairs to the house and things like that, and just losing, having a car just shit out on us, and then trying to find another vehicle. It's been a couple months. Also, you can see, got my bandana on. I can't find any hair ties. It is hot now that it's summer, even though I've got the AC cranked down. Where I sit right next to a window where my cats go in and out of. So I have this like nice breeze of cold air coming in from this direction, and then just hot microwave open the flippin' oven coming in here, so I get this like tornado effect. And I'll put my hair up just so I have the whole cooling off, keep me from sweating. But since I couldn't find one, I have a whole bunch of bandanas. And I'm like, I'll throw one on. It'll keep my hair off me. It'll keep the sweat from me sitting here and constantly wipe my. And it also goes with, I'm in the SCA, so I have a pirate persona. So I'm used to like throwing waking up, throwing a bandana on my head, and then going throughout my day. Well, I'm in my pirate garb, normally braided if I'm in my Viking garb. I know, not very. Oh God, what's the SCA? 400s to 1400s E period, Also, not sponsored. um, but yeah. So I think if I'm going to be doing some recordings in the summer month, I might just grab one of my random bandanas and throw it on, keep my hair up and out of my way, and keep me from having people to have to watch me drip drip sweat on screen. But let's get into it. I'm gonna probably only do, as you can see, I've been playing certain file. I'm probably going to be doing like I did Power World, where I'm going to be doing co-ops or games like this, which there is no technical ending, and that's what I was saying there previously. Those games have endings, and I don't have time to just sit there and record video, and then try to edit those videos down a little bit, or keep them within the time frame, and then get to a point where the game ends. So I kind of want to do these games where I can just have fun with them, throw them out there. People can watch them in between while I'm waiting, trying to get stuff done, trying to get other things. Like I have my helmet from the SCA, and I want to wear that, but it's super hot in there, and I don't know how I'm going to be able to do what I want to do with it on. Sweating, probably have to throw the bandana on with like another thing in between to keep, get everything going. But enough of me rambling. I'll ramble the whole video. So there's 3 days. You have to get as much junk as you have. I think you have about 15 minutes per day. So I'll probably do that, where it's going to be like every video will be just a the 3 days, and then showing up, getting back, and then depending on how much time, because I still want to keep these under an hour, so depending on how much time I have left, I might just skip me taking it, or it might just bleed into the next episode. But let's get started. Oh, phone call.
Your contract is due. You may review the details.
Does I have a mustache? Do you have a mustache? No, it's just the nostrils. So basically, telling you how to do it, and if you can look at the tablet, and it gives you an overview. And this is kind of what Lethal Company is. Collect scrap to meet the quota within 3 days. Navigate your ship to a planet, start the contract, bring scrap to your ship, return to the orbit before midnight or stay overnight, which is another thing you can't do in Lethal Company. Once it hits the certain time, you're gone, you're dead. You lose everything. But here, you can actually choose to stay. When no days remain, wrap up, come back to here, bring all scrap back to drop off at the belt. And this kind of gives you an overview. You can pause if you want to read it, if you're interested in this game. So I left those open. Left those opens for a couple seconds. How do I put it down? Your hands are full yet. Oh, G. That's right. So, just like the other one, you actually start in a central hub, unlike Lethal Company, where you kind of are just in the ship most of the time until you go to fill out your quota. This one actually gives you a ship. It's quote-unquote yours. It's not like a company's or whatever. And this one actually is kind of cool where it gives you the access to, like, name your ship. So I'm going to name mine. My general go-to is the High Wind, if you know what that is. You know what that is. For this one, I'm gonna do the, oh, let's call it, why am I usually can come up with a good name, now I'm just blanking on names. What was the name of that ship in... What's the name of their ship in the Galactic... in Galaxy Quest? Let's just call it... let's just call my ship the Queen... let's just call it the Queen Bee. Or no, we'll just go the Overmind. If you know what that is, you know what that is. That's another reference. Like you can also see, just like in Lethal Company, you can select other moons and planets and stuff you can go to. This one doesn't have as many options as I believe, but when you click on it, it shows you like where you can go, and a lot of them you have to unlock. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Select sign, exit policy, recenters, right? So this is the only one that's unlocked. Gives you 2 ports. This would be considered easy. I like to start with this one until I get some stuff and then go on to the next area. Well, what's nice about these is that once you unlock a specific city, unlike Lethal Company, they stay unlocked. At least for this save file. Now, if I go to another area or another person and they don't have it unlocked, they can't go there. But if they'd like join in on me, and I had them unlocked, I could go in. Another cool thing about this is the customization. there's like stuff you can win. I'll show that later. You can customize your suit. I'll show that later. The other nice thing is that it gives you a free weapon. Main building. You can also scan like in Lethal Company. And this is like the most used feature, so I'm just going to be sitting here spamming this over and over and over again. Hopefully that doesn't get on anybody's nerves, but... Ooh. Access crate. Oh, I know what that is, and I don't want to touch it just yet, because that's what I need on my first... That's what I need my first episode to have to lose a day because I messed with that. I'll get that on my way out. Ooh. 5B1, 5B1, remember everybody, 5B1. That is an access code. You're looking through all these crates to find stuff. You'll get, as you can see, credits if there's nothing in there. 5B1. Access crate. Ooh. As you can see, some of them will have stuff in them. Like I have some strawberry jam. Access crate. More access crate. What did I get? Oh, look at that. Some Paradiso blend. That's Italian. Paradiso. Oh, look, and you can also find stuff on the ground. Like this handy dandy board game. 5B1, 5B1. But this is kind of the premise of the game, where you're essentially looking for stuff, a full pizza, and at the same time trying to stay out of trouble. And there's all kind of fun things like that mine. You can kind of hear it clicking right there. Oh, this is why you constantly scan, because now I see this ACCES crate. I'm like, oh, shit. Ow! Motherfucker. Ooh. How far am I in? Yeah, I'm good. I'm pretty far into this recording, so I'm good if I slip an accidental word or two. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why you have a handy dandy flamingo. Pretty much at the start of every mission. Because you never know when something's going to be right around the corner. Ooh, Boombot. Where's that Boombot? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yeah. That's right. Can't boom me from here. Now that he's trapped outside. I can go around. 5B1. 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 I can now go around and get this crate. Ooh, claw machine. And that's kind of why, like, you're always constantly spamming, because you never know what you're gonna find. If it hits like a random creature inside or a crate. The pickles. Restore some health. That's another thing that's nice, is that there's a lot of health regeneration. It's Mimic. There's a lot of ways to heal, unlike Lethal Company, where it's pretty much like you get hit, you dead, you dead. You done. So, like, you can find food and other things and just be like, oh, I'm low on health, let me eat these pickles. You see, I have until midnight. Almost done. These nice, convenient shelving. Nice, convenient shelving. I can put all my goodies, including this frozen pizza. Okay, I feel like that was a pretty good haul. The day is coming to... Oh, I forgot. You find those random codes in a chest somewhere, and then you come here. Level 1, 5B1. And you get that, and the whole goal is to get to the end, which is why you can stay overnight. Because it could take a while sometimes to find those. But I don't think I'm going to stay the night. I'm just going to kind of go in here and see if I can get any loot. There's the teleporter. See if I can get any loot. Oh, there's that. I don't have enough health for that. So there's these random things called Sketchy Substance. Each one has like a different trick to it. Milk. Each one has like a different status effect while you're holding it. And I know that one in particular, access screen, drains your health. I'd grab it and run it back if I had full health. But I do not have full health or the teleporter working, because you have to find like a power core. It's kind of one of those things is like, okay, yeah, I'm here, I found a code, but I still, if I want to be able to teleport back and forth, I still have to find the power code. Power code. There you go. That's a mimic. If I wanted to like fast travel, if I had that fast travel, yeah, I'd take it in a heartbeat. Since I don't have that option, pass. Potted plant. I didn't see anything else down that hallway. You. Not mimic. What's in here? The levels aren't like random. Like the stuff and where things spawn is random, but you gotta be careful. It's almost 8 o'clock. Different things start spawning at different times in the day. And like I've been in this room and things have just like spawned behind me and I'm just kind of like, huh. There's the teleporter. It's normal. Oh, I can go grab. Oh, jeez! I'm gonna die to this mimic. I'm gonna die to this. Well, that was day one. I was scared of dying to the stupid doll. Died to a mimic. I had no money to begin with, so... Let's try this again. Good thing that my quota near the beginning is pretty low. That's the other nice thing is like you have to find shovels or stop signs and stuff in Lethal Company. Whereas this one you always have the flamingo, which is just like a metal pole. But they're like, let's spice this up. Should have drank that milk before going anywhere. I had pretty much my quota. Oh, there's also enemies like the doppelganger here. You get, just like Lethal Company, you get You can like scan them, and gives you like information. Kind of tells you after the first scan how to beat them. Hands are full. Hear my dog go off. That's my doorbell. The doggy bell. And yeah, these count as two-handed, or most larger enemies and stuff count as like two-handed. You kind of have to grab them and drag them. There's usually an enemy in here. I guess not this time. Was this cereal? Yeah. Alright. Time to get out of here. Shnikes. Oh. I was gonna waste 2 days here. Dying to like basic creatures. Get some health before I die again. And that's another thing, is like the scanner seems to only go so far, and there doesn't seem to be any kind of like upgrade for it. So even though I'm like consistently scanning, you don't always see stuff. Dude. You don't always see stuff. And until I can actually get back and get some money, the only way I can truly heal is by finding food items. And even though like it says like cereal, whatever, I mean, I guess I could buy some chips. I do have corn. Most of the time I can see these things before I enter the room. Sometimes the scan is kind of funky and it doesn't actually scan. Or they're like hiding in a corner somewhere where the scan doesn't reach. And then sometimes these guys, 2cc, sometimes those guys will even, after you scan them, just come out of nowhere. And try to, you know, give you a kiss. I got the code, it's still early enough that I could get away with going into this first level, because that's technically level 0. Now I can have access to level 2. You do have to watch your oxygen, but that's typically only when you're like outside the ship or outside the level. And you recharge your battery. 2cc. Level 1, 2cc. 1, 2cc. I don't have no idea what I entered the first time. And I mean, these could technically go faster. Like, these episodes could be shorter because of the fact that, yeah, I just died. I didn't get the full day. But I do want to try to keep to that model. If I find a mimic, I'm dead. Try to avoid any mimic. ACESS crate, okay. Got me some wheat biscuits. Yep. Some more credits. So yeah, because I died in that last one, I lost that claw token, which, if you're unfamiliar with the game, you might not know what the claw token is, but I'll show that. I'll get to that after the fact. Some noodles. I'll get to that after the fact. Oh look, claw machine. It's not really important until after you actually successfully complete the mission. Same thing with like the credits. The credits can buy you chips to heal, which I probably should have done. And other stuff later on in the after game. But normally, like, I find food everywhere. This has been like one of the worst runs. That a pretzel. Nom 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 nom. I can survive one hit. They hide stuff. I saw it. There it is. Looking for that. Looking for that power core. Looking for that power core. Where are you, power core? Oh, yes. More nom 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 nom. Okay, I'm doing good on time. There you are. That's another thing. It's like I scanned that room several times. I looked in that direction. And nothing. Turn the corner, look, boom, power core. There's that health thing again. I don't want to mess with. Yeah, this has been some of the most interesting, I want to say, levels. Like, a whole lot of nothing. I had a boombot on the first mission. Ooh, jam in it. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. I don't think I can fight that right now. Oh, I might have to. I might have to. Oh, that's probably gonna kill me. Oh, it killed me with the... Day 2. Done. Yeah, I have not been able to successfully get anything back in 2 days. This has been a pretty rough. That's my quota 130. This has been a pretty rough start. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been able to make it an entire day without dying. It is rough solo, I'll say that. Right off from the start, once you actually get some levels in your suit. Access. Once you get some levels, it becomes a lot easier, but to start, yeah, you're just sitting here like, if something touches you, you're dead. And it is not easy to get away. There's another one. That was 2 claw machine tokens that I lost. It's not easy to get away. If you're just kind of like low on health, like I had pretty good amount of health. If I would have just like dropped it and fought it, I probably would have lived. If I would just drop the corner. Yeah, somebody woke up from their dream they were having. Speaking of dogs, picked up some dog food. 20 pounds. I don't know about you, but like 20 pounds of dog food I could probably carry in one hand myself. So this guy probably doesn't go to the gym. Dost thou even lift, brethren? You can put this stuff pretty much anywhere on your ship. I kind of like to put things in a specific order, you know, OCD style. Dost thou even lift, brethren? And then, like, in later parts of the game, like, this area gets so just random stuff. 70. Just random amounts of stuff, like, because everything so, you know, cheap. It's not worth a lot. So you're sitting here with like 20 things of one box of Wheaties or whatever those were called. Wheat crisps. Donut. Pretty much at full health. Some more sugar. Some milk. And the way things kind of like nothing stacks, so it's just kind of where you have to place it. You kind of have to do like a Tetris thing with it. Oh hey, 3 coins. That's the first time in 3 days. The first time in one, like, round, should I say, that I've found the claw machine coin. I really don't have the health. Oh, I'm so glad that wasn't a mimic. I have the health to fight you. If you haven't figured it out by now, I'm not gonna spoil it. How to tell which is a mimic and which isn't. I'm not gonna spoil it. So have fun figuring it out if you haven't already. If you have, congratulations, you're smart. Right in here. The only place I don't think I've been is up. Oh, wee wee. I have a... I'm not gonna say that word because it can be confused with another one. I have a loaf of bread. Oh, there's a bug there, and some dog food. So... And yes, French bread can be used as a weapon. There is a point later on to killing the mimics. Since I'm strapped, I'm really low on value. I'm not going to eat anything. I was going to say I could eat that and then go back and grab the bug. Make this all in one trip. Because I've pretty much done the entire rotation here. There is a point later to coming back and killing the mimics. But I don't have access to the ability to make killing the mimics worthwhile. Not yet, at least. So until then, it's like, try to avoid them. Just keep your health. For when you accidentally trip one, or you run into a bug. Because, like, the higher the access point, the more damage things do. So I'm on access 0, or security level 0. So they don't do a whole horrendous amount of damage. But as soon as you get to, like, to the later points, they're doing like, I think the mimics were doing like 70 a hit. Which I'm just like, man, at that point, I'm just gonna need something like, you either want to completely avoid them, or long distance kill them, or team up with like another person. But since like this is technically like solo, call me Han because I'm solo. You know, if I wasn't, I would call my ship like the Falcon or the Millennium, the MF. But you know, I'm already wearing a bandana. I'm already flying to bandana with somebody particular as the theme, pirate theme bandana. So I'm already flying pretty close to the sun with it. With that. Brought to you by not that place. What am I at? Alright, I've made my quota. Day's nearly over. I've pretty much finished the round. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just taking off. So it looks like, yeah, without dying, plus my extra long intro, that, yeah, going in between 3 days plus turning stuff in is probably going to be what I'm going to call an episode. And yeah, you get the status report. It only wanted me to get 78. Then I get suit, XP. No days left, and I have to return. But yeah, you get levels up, and then you can put points: health, stamina, O2, battery, healing, damage, and melee damage. And then you can come over here and like you can get things for your weapons, stuff to decorate your ship, more stuff to decorate your ship, things that can hang out in your ship, and then you can change the color of your suit. And then you kind of have like your bestiary here where you can scan things. It'll tell you like, oh, that's a crawler. I haven't scanned one of those yet. Oh, loot mimic. Hatchling. Greed. Pew pew. Stuff like that. Now I gotta return back to Sketchy's boat. They've gone plaid! So, even with an extra long intro, I still have enough time to probably get this done. Need this anymore. Back dog food. So there's a couple different ways you can get there. This teleports you. You can ride this little thing, or you can just float in space. The teleport's a godsend, especially with certain items that mess up like your view and other things. Send that away. 85 out of 30, just to speed things up. Quick teleport. Is that everything? Like, there should be lights on this. Like, I don't know why there's not lights. So if you don't have to sell everything, it's much recommended that you don't sell everything necessary that you have on your ship. Just save some in case you do accidentally die or something else happens. And you don't really get any bonus for going over. Finalize my total. 250.
You have successfully completed your contract. As a reward, please accept this complimentary meal.
Okay, so this is where kind of those gotcha things came in. You find them, you can find extra ones throughout the mission. And then you can bring it, then they all kind of get saved and you can come back to here, where we have these little happy guys. Put my gotcha coin in. Turn the handle. I got a cute slime weapon charm. Now I can apply that to my thing. And then these are what I was showing before, the plushies. You can win these plushies. And yeah, this is really janky. And I'm pretty sure this is done on purpose. Yeah! I got a spaceship! Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can go for the dog or the cat. Oh, I got the dog, but is it gonna hold? Is it gonna hold? Nope. So this is designed to be pretty janky. Oh, I got the bear. Usually what you're aiming for, you're not gonna get. And a lot of the times, it'll legitimately, like, swing out of the claw. Like, it'll go right over the, right over the little thing, and then, like, because it's swinging so badly, it'll do just that right there. But it's like, I almost never get what I'm aiming for. It's just a crapshoot. Kinda like the game. Let's see if I can get, like, a cow or a seal. Oh, looks like I got a turtle. I'm not gonna... Is it gonna keep this? Yeah, there we go. So this is kind of like... This is what I really enjoy. I really enjoy, after a mission, I enjoy coming back here playing, like, the claw machine and stuff. And then... I got 300. Let's see, I can get a boombox. Can I get a pick? No. Shovel? I can get a shovel? Ooh. Oh, no. Shrink ray? No. Ooh, I have 2 shovels. I can get a shovel. No. Can I get a shrink ray? No. Alright, I'll just get a boombox and a shovel. So those are all different things that you can find. Thank you. And they do, each one does something different. Boombox heals you, the shovel can dig up buried treasure. Buried treasure just gets you items. Let's open it. Flamingo. So the shovel is a better weapon than technically the flamingo, but as long as I don't pick it up and it stays on the ship, if I die, I don't lose it. So I like, at least for the first level, using the flamingo, or at least for like the first day, I like using the flamingo just in case I die. I don't lose like the boombox or the shovel or anything like that. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed Sketchy's contract. I'm gonna keep playing a little bit, do a couple more episode videos. You know, maybe I'll have a better time on the next one. And until then, you be you, you stay you, and most importantly, adventure on.